Team WUNAX deck profile with Zohair Khan.
Hey, this is Zohair with Team WUNAX. I won a VIP qualifier for YCS Philadelphia recently with 4-Mud Skipper combo, and I wanted to share the deck list and an example of how the combo works with you guys. Let's get into the profile. So for starters, I played a Mathmech engine, 3 circular, 3 diameter, 2 sigma, 1 addition, 1 subtraction, 1 nobla, which isn't necessarily super common in Mathmech decks, and then 1 superfactorial, 1 equation. And then onto the heart and soul of the deck, I played 3 copies of 4-Mud Skipper. This card's really cool, and you can do a lot of different things in the game with this, like FTKs, huge end board combos. What this does is you reveal a link monster in your extra deck, and it changes its name, type, and attribute to that extra deck monster's name. So in this deck, I changed it to a Scareclaw monster, and then I got Scareclaw cards with it and grabbed Parallel Exceed when it's linked off. Aside from the 4-Mud Skipper, I played 3 copies of Pure Map. You pay half your life to search this card, but if this combo goes off, you win the game anyway. And then a copy of 1 for 1, same thing, summons a 4-Mud Skipper. And then for other searchers, I played 3 Signet Mining, 3 Small World, and then I played 3 Parallel Exceed. Just a good Cyberse card in general, if you draw the Mathmech cards, or you just search it off of 4-Mud Skipper. And then, aside from that, as an engine requirement, I played 1 copy of Scareclaw Reichheart, 1 copy of Primitive Planet Reichphobia, and 1 copy of Scareclaw Rival. These are all searched off the combo when you turn 4-Mud Skipper into Scareclaw Lightheart. And then aside from that, I played a whole bunch of non-engine. So I played 1 Dogoron, 1 Kurikara. These are both searchable off of Small World, and I wanted outs to Arise Heart, because this deck loses if that card walks. And then for other hand traps, I played 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm, 3 Droll, 3 Mourner, 3 Nibiru, and then the Psyframe package. In the side deck, I played 8 or 7 back row answers. I played 3 copies of Hey Trunade, 3 copies of Cosmic, and then 1 copy of Archfiend Eccentric for answers to back row. I played Eccentric especially because it's a searchable card via Small World, so it converts other monsters you have into a back row answer. Then for going first, I played 1 copy of Called By and 3 copies of Judgment, as well as 2 copies of Mistaken Arrest, and then I played 2 more copies of Kurikara for Keshtira. In the extra deck, I played 1 copy of Prime Mathmech Alimbertian, 2 copies of Prime Mathmech Alimbertian, 1 copy of Laplacian. This is pretty standard in Mathmech combo deck lists. 2 copies of Access Code Talker, 1 Wicked, 1 Heat Soul, 1 Lingeribo, 1 Lightheart, 2 copies of Splash Mage, 1 Transcode Talker, 1 Update Jammer for just the Access Code OTK line, and the weird stuff I played in this deck list was 1 copy of Lambda, 1 copy of Omega. I did have to cut some stuff to make space for it, but you use it for the combo with 4-Mud Skipper, and it paid off. First, I'll show you what you can do with just 4-Mud Skipper on its own. I'll start by normaling 4-Mud Skipper and declaring its effect, revealing Scareclaw Lightheart in the extra deck. I'll then link it off into Lightheart, and use the effect of both monsters. I'll add Parallel Exceed to my hand off of 4-Mud, and Reichphobia to my hand off of Lightheart. I'll activate Reichphobia, search Reichheart, special summon Reichheart, which then adds Scareclaw Arrival to my hand. Then we'll link 2 into Lambda. We will then activate the effect of Parallel Exceed, summoning itself, and summoning another Parallel Exceed from the deck. Now we can turn one of our Exceeds into a Lingeribo, to beat cards like Imperm. Then we can activate Arrival on Rykart. Then overlay our 2 bodies for Alimbertion. Alimbertion will activate its effect, detaching 2, grabbing Mathmech Circular. Then we can special summon Circular, sending Nobla to grave. Then we activate Alimbertion, tributing itself to summon the Nobla that we sent. And Circular will add Superfactorial to our hand. Then we use Nobla effect, tributing itself for Mathmech Diameter. Nobla is especially important here because it's the 3rd Mathmech monster that we have in rotation for Superfactorial to special summon Laplacian from the extra deck. Without Nobla, we only have 2 names, and we can only then summon Alimbertion, which doesn't interact with the opponent. Other thing to note is that here at this point we are not Cyberse locked, and so we can turn Circular and Diameter, who's a level 4 tuner, into Psyframe Lord Omega. And then declare Omega effect, banishing itself to rip a card from the opponent's hand. Then declare Lambda to search Gamma in the end phase. Set Superfactorial, and in the end phase, add Gamma to the hand. So off of 1 card, we have a live Monster Negate, a Trap Negate, a card ripped from our opponent's hand, as well as Superfactorial, which rips another card from the opponent's hand, rips one of their monsters, one of their spells and traps, and is another negate on its own as well. If you like this video, be sure to like it, and let us know in the comments below your thoughts, or if you want us to make more videos on this deck in the future. Thanks for watching.